Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. I am the Fragrance Enjoyer, and in today's video I will be talking about one of the discontinued fragrances from the house of Louis Vuitton. We are going to be talking about Sansong. If you want to learn more about the fragrance, please stay tuned. So before I jump into the review, I wanted to give you a couple of updates for the channel itself. Now I am currently getting a lot of new fragrances that I have been enjoying for a while, and I have finally found some good deals on them and I'm getting them, and I hope to do some reviews on them. So I don't want to spoil all of them, but it's essentially a lot of fragrances from the house of Bvlgari, from the Le Gemme collection, but also from houses such as Dior and Royal Crown. So if you want to see all those reviews, consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like. So without further ado, let's jump into this review. So Sansong is a 2019 release. It is made by the master perfumer Jacques Cavalier, and it is essentially a citrusy, freshy, floral, creamy fragrance. Now let's start off by taking a look at the bottle. As you can see, it's a beautiful bottle, very typical Louis Vuitton. The cap, magnetic. And it is metal as well. So that's perfect. Now, what you will notice with the cap, I have the darker version of the cap currently on this bottle. That's simply because I prefer the look of this one. Usually this fragrance comes with the white LV insert in the cap. So if you're buying Sansong, make sure to verify that as well. And also, when you're buying this one, because it is discontinued, please make sure to ask the seller to remove the cap and the top of the sprayer so you can actually see the mechanism and see if everything is correct. So let's check the sprayer as well. As you can see, there's a lot of fragrance that is being put out, which is amazing. You can see how shiny my hand is after that one. What a beautiful fragrance. Ooh. So let's dive into the smell itself. So this is as I mentioned, a citrusy, fresh, floral, creamy fragrance that essentially starts off with orange blossom, lemon, neroli, and bergamot. So this is the combination you're going to get on top, pretty much from the get-go. In that combination, there will be two notes that are prevalent. Now, to my nose, it's neroli and bergamot. And this essentially is a very happy, uplifting, spring, summery feel that you're getting. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a citrus fragrance by any means. It is dominated by orange blossom and neroli, but in the initial spray, you will definitely detect lemon and the bergamot. The opening for me is the star of the show because it just evokes this amazing feel of sitting or lying in the sun for a long time and then just feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. Now, this does not in any way, shape, or form smell like a sun cream, so let's get that out of the way as soon as possible. This simply smells like your skin that has been in the sun for maybe 1 or 2 hours in the most fresh, beautiful way there is. Now, to put this smell in a bit of a perspective, this smells similar to Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford, only because of the Neroli note, I would say. So this is not the same fragrance at all. There's over a decade apart when this came out compared to Neroli Portofino, but this is in no way same as that one. But they do lean in a similar direction, I have to say. So as I mentioned, in the opening, you're getting orange blossom, lemon, neroli, bergamot, beautiful, fresh, citrusy, sun feeling opening. And then what you're getting in the mid is the note of jasmine. Now, to my nose, because I absolutely love jasmine, you can tell it's there pretty easily. And what the jasmine is going to do, it is essentially going to curve the fragrance from the top into the dry down, which is going to be musk. And it is a beautiful mid because it introduces the sweetness to the fragrance. So this sweet floral aspect which is beautiful. And then the fragrance finishes off with the most beautiful sensual musk you could think of. Now, the dry down of this fragrance is essentially going to feel like you have been sitting in the sun, having a brunch at a high-end restaurant outside on a balcony for about 3 or 4 hours. So this is the effect you're going to get with this fragrance after a couple of hours, which to me is amazing, especially if you live in a place where you don't get too much sun, and then you can simply keep spraying this one again and again, and you will get that feeling. So this is what I've been doing for the past half a year, pretty much. And now that the sun is finally out, I can actually enjoy it in the sun as well, which is amazing. So this is a very happy fragrance. When it comes to the occasions where you can wear this one, it's pretty much anywhere outside or inside. So it's pretty much anywhere in the spring and summer months. I would not wear this to the beach because it is a waste of juice. If you're going to go into the water, it would simply be a waste of juice because you're going to wash it away. It is a light scent, but anywhere else outside of the beach, I would definitely recommend this one in the spring and summer. Surprisingly enough, also for the Louis Vuitton line, this has quite decent performance. Now I'm getting 7 to 8 hours with this one. It is not a strong projector by any means, so this is not ombre normales or anything like that, but it is going to project enough that people around you can smell you if they get a bit closer. Now, they don't necessarily have to hug you or smell you up close and personal, but you will be smelled if you walk by past someone or if someone is walking behind you. And this leaves a decent CR for what it actually is. So, because in my experience, Neroli fragrances are quite lacking in performance, but then again, this one is definitely above average when it comes to that. So I can recommend this one from a performance aspect for sure. So to summarize, this for me is the sun in a bottle. So every time I want to get that summery feel of sitting in the sun for a while, of smelling clean and elegant, I usually go for Sansong. So this smells very yellowy in a way. So this kind of also smells very similar to how the bottle looks like. Very yellowy, transparent. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So to close off the review, I think this one is one of the favorite fragrances that I currently own. So if you can find this fragrance, get it, because there is a lot of hype behind this one for a good reason. And I think the hype is going to get more and more, especially now because the weather is getting better and better. So people will want to know and get a fragrance that is essentially encapsulating the feeling of sitting in the sun. So if you can get it, get it. If you don't like it for some reason, you can resell it. You can also reach out to me. I will buy it from you, no problem. I don't think I can get enough of this fragrance. So this has been the review of Sansong from the house of Louis Vuitton. Again, a beautiful citrus, fresh, creamy, a bit of floral fragrance, and definite recommendation from my end. Please let me know if you have this one, if you like it, if you wear it. And if you know any fragrances that are similar to this one, except Neroli Portofino, please do let me know. I'm also curious about that. If you have any questions or review suggestions, let me know. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.